It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
I've learned to shout from you. But I am fighting a war out there. The Blades are helping me. I am not their puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
After seeing the reaction from the Blades and the Graybeards towards one another, I am a little disappointed. Why can they not see eye to eye on the dragons and the Dragonborn? The Blades have been there to protect the Dragonborn, and the Graybeards seem to think that the Blades want the Dragonborn to misuse the Thu'um. I am not sure where the Graybeards got that idea from, as I have never read of or heard of any Dragonborn misusing the Thu'um. But here we are, and they don't like each other. Well, despite that, I have to get to the top of the throat of the world and speak to the Graybeard Paarthurnax, who for some reason chose to live atop the tallest mountain in all of Tamriel. And worse than that, there are many cold barriers, windy cold barriers, so cold I could swear that they were created by magic, and I have to clear them on the way up. I think this Graybeard likes his privacy. Maybe he communes with the gods all by himself up there. Or maybe it's not a Graybeard, but a Grey woman. Wouldn't that be a twist, huh? Maybe she wants her privacy because she's the only woman here and the Graybeard men won't leave her alone? Well, man or woman, I just hope that Paarthurnax knows the words to Dragonrend, because we need that to fight and defeat Alduin. And what a weird name for a Nord that is, actually, now that I think of it. Maybe it's more of a title than a name. Paarthurnax could mean leader of the Graybeards. I suppose I will find out soon. Just as I found out years ago what the Thieves Guild were really like. I told the story of how I joined them, but not what happened after. It turns out that the Khajiit that I impressed with my swift sword speed was to be the one that would show me how the Thieves Guild works. It wasn't like that in Riften, mostly because I wasn't new at such things when I joined them upon returning home, but I was new at this sort of life in the Imperial City. Funny enough, his rank was Cat Burglar, which was fairly high in the Thieves Guild, 4th from top, I think. I also think he liked that title and often repeated his rank to others. His name was Vashai. As to his last name, or if he ever had a last name, I don't know. Wait, do Khajiits have last names? I'll have to ask Inigo. Anyway, this orange cat was the one who taught me the rules of being in the Thieves Guild. What to do when the guards or the homeowners are onto you. Where you go to fetch your stolen items. The various people and ranks above that I need to pay deference to. And just the overall etiquette of being a thief. He knew I was completely new at this life, and his advice was invaluable. They didn't want me to get caught, and or to rat on their friends, of course, if I did get caught. And many things he said of this area came with veiled threats, if I should break any of those rules. There were several taverns around the city, especially on the waterfront, that were frequented by members of the Thieves Guild. You know, a place where they felt comfortable talking openly, and all of them owned by the Thieves Guild, too. The one tavern I took a liking to had quite a few orcs as both customers and bouncers. It wasn't a place where you wanted to get in trouble with them, unless you wanted to be beaten to a pulp. I saw it happen a few times, though thankfully not to me. After a few months with Vashai mentoring me, I was on my own, but making much better coin than under Vashai, who took most of our ill-gotten gains. He complimented me much on my stealth and ability to get in and out of places without anyone noticing. He said I was almost like a Khajiit myself. Unfortunately, 6 months after joining the Thieves Guild, Vashai got himself killed during a simple pickpocket attempt. The guards this wealthy Hammerfell noble had next to him showed Vashai no mercy after the noble cried out in alarm. They then all lied to the Imperial Guards when they came to investigate, saying that Vashai pulled a blade on them when he was confronted. That was not Vashai's way. He would have ran if he got in trouble, and everyone knew he wasn't a fighter. No one believed Vashai wouldn't have ran, or just allowed himself to be taken by the Imperial Guards. But some people just have an outright hatred for other races. Poor Vashai. I drank several to his name that night at the tavern. It was my way of grieving. Getting extremely drunk was by then the norm for me. Hey, so bright. That's just your light. And then there's this fog it's shining off of. Watch out, please. I wonder if anybody's ever lost their voice because of the shout. Pretty guttural and hurts. Can't imagine shouting all day. No, I knew what to do. Know what to do when it gets really cold. Shout it away. Silver. Wonder if I'll need this in my new home. Or use it. Can use it. It's always nice to have silver.
Look at you go. You are a mining machine. Your new shout is pretty amazing.
You think so?
I've never met anyone who can control the weather before. You are impressive and practical.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here, Inigo.
Good.
Looks like it needs another one. Goat is up here. How is a goat surviving in there?
This world is incessantly magnificent.
Oh, this is high up. Now we're going higher. What is... Ugh, this is the worst place ever to bump someone. What is that down there? That's to the north. Honestly, I don't know. That's Windhelm. What's that? Oh no, don't know. Right. Weird goat. Ah, bright skies. Well, that's what... Isn't that what it's called? Clear skies. I would... Well, I wouldn't say bright, because what if it's at night? I can't stop looking at you. I just find you so unbelievably beautiful. However, as much as I love you, you're in the way. Whoa.
Oh, it's on. You're dead!
Ow. I'll have to do this the whole way up, I guess. Blackbriar mead. And where's some cooked fish? That's just not cooked. Cooked Arctic grayling. Cooked brook bass. Kind of ugly fish, but they taste good. I thought that was a giant eagle I saw, not a dragon. Flying out there. Troll. Really don't want any more troll fat. This is a dead dragon. Could have been here for who knows how long. Eee. Biting cold. No Nord could survive that. And it's cold up here enough as it is. More goats! Well, now I know what the trolls eat. Goats. I'd be surprised if some of these goats... I am not terrified of heights, I just don't want to be right up against the ledge of one. What is this place down there? It's to the east. Oh, that's Iverstead. Back away. Ugh. Okay, maybe I'm a little afraid of heights. You love the cold. I guess you're from Solstein. It's cold there too. You'd have to be an ice wraith to live in that tomorrow. It's so cold you can't even get near there. It must be like this. The entire place is ice now. Colder than ice, if that's even possible. It's like the gods completely forsake it. Well, that's where we Nords come from. Are we at the top? Oh. I don't know, but this is pretty amazing. Some people have been up here, right? I suppose.
What is it, pretty boy?
This Graybeard lives up here. That the Graybeards do come up here. But these... Bless you, I know it's cold. Gods bless you. Don't turn into an icicle. Good thing you're a Nord. This one likes the cold. I don't know how you do it, Inigo. I know you have fur, but... Aren't you from a warm area? Warm sands of elsewhere. Oh, there's another one of those... This one really likes to be by himself. Why did he come up here? I wouldn't be up here. Ooh. That one took a lot out of me. Cold is biting. Almost like a dagger of pure cold. We're almost at the summit. It's supposed to be always cloudy up here for some reason. Dark clouds. Throat of the world. Dragon!
Is that a dragon? But wait, it's just sitting there. It should have burnt us both to a crisp by now.
Maybe it's like that Durnavir and Durnhelvir or whatever his name was. You want to parley, dragon? I'm here for a greybeard.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax.
Wait, you're Paarthurnax.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
What? What? I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
Well, friendly dragon. Well, I met one before, I guess, right where my mother was killed. It was with that woman. I suppose that this one could be friendly. I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
Okay.
Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Oh, works well.
Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak?
Alright. At least it's warmer here. New word.
Gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
I can breathe fire. Ah, I don't need to use a dragon sword then. That's not what I came for, though. Let's see. Fire breath. Huh. But I can use a dragon soul.
Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
I can breathe fire like a dragon. Alright.
Why do you delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not?
What do you want me to do? You want me to use the new fire breath on you? Okay, well,
Come,
don't
Dovahkiin.
attack me for this, but
Mignola,
here.
Strike me
Here.
with the sword. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
You wanted me to breathe fire on you. Okay.
So, you have made your way here to me.
Yes.
No easy task for a Jor mortal, even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood.
I am resourceful.
What would you ask of me?
Well, can you teach me the Dragon Wren shout?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yes. The Graybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek.
Oh, you don't?
Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
But not the entire planet.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then.
Is that what you do?
There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Losgra. For us, it is one and the same.
Must make for bad marriages then.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
Probably to stay away from everyone. And you must like the cold. Even more than a Nord does. I never really thought about it, but I'm guessing that you're here because you're trying to stay away from the world. They're not ready for a dragon.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
This is where they fought Alduin, huh? You say Alduin? Using the Dragonren shout, right?
Yes and no. Vik Nuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either.
Obviously.
If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Mean, they put him forward in time. You're saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
All the way from the Merethic era. So, how does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin.
It left an impression.
If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here
Time
to
on.
the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Oh. Why would I want to go back in
You could
time?
learn Dragonrend.
Oh, I see what you're
from
saying.
those who created it.
This is a roundabout way of getting the voice, that Thum, but... that word. I suppose, but you know I have an Elder Scroll, right? I don't know if this is the right one.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Not quite sure what that
Go
means,
then,
but...
fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Are you saying I'm going to fight Alduin right now? Where exactly is the Time Wound? Ooh. Like, oh, that hurts my eyes. Well. Elder Scroll. It's dragon. Not the time one, but... I guess I can use this. No, I thought my eyes worked before. Not that again. I'm going to go blind.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle!
Dar Sulthurse Alduin decree.
Alduin.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. but I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Do you know the shout?
For Skyrim!
The brave Nord.
Know that Gormley sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
That wasn't Alduin.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golfo, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We
it.
will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
It's like I'm looking through a pane of glass into the past. That's Alduin.
Tarudis. Hin paliv. Zubu hinda.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Dragonrend.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Paarthurnax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
Comes to you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. First time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Oi. Oh no, did she die? She was gorgeous.
No use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now.
Dragonrend didn't defeat it.
Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last.
Sent it forward to be our problem today.
Are banished.
But Dragonrend didn't defeat it. Ugh,
Work. Did it.
no one's going to
Yes.
talk about the
The
gorgeous
World Eater is
blonde
gone.
woman that just died.
May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Where am I?
Nakib, Silesu,
Alduin!
belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Well, you did say he was going to come. Come, land!
I'm calling it. This
Too
one's
late,
back.
Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
I know it. I believe I know it. Thum lashes out at the dragon's very soul, forcing the beast to land. Okay, watch out. I don't want to hit you.
Come at me.
Direct hit. Come land. Not good. I need to poison, fortify health, resist fire, healing. Barely even touching it. How are we supposed to fight such a thing? He's back in the air again. Is this for my horse? Dragon Rend. Gotcha! Oh. Stay out of the fire. Oh, it's shooting meteors down on us. How many times do I have to use this on it? I'll use my best arrows. I would poison them. I don't even know if I'll hit him though. Come down, you fool. This is why he's so dangerous. He doesn't come and fight you. Gotcha. Why? Aye, as soon as I use the shout to weaken him, it takes off. Okay, don't use it again. This is definitely the toughest dragon I've ever been up against. We could really use Lucian here right now with us. Wish I can shout faster. Wait for it to come in the open again. I can shout. Ah. There we go. There we go. Come down. Now use what? Oh, this is just going to be... This is going to exhaust us before we're done. Where'd it go? If we can damage him enough, he will not take to the skies. That is really annoying. You alright? No, wrong shout. What? Right in your foot. Right in your belly. Right in your behind.
Use Dragon Rend. It's the only chance to defeat him.
I have used it many times. I don't want to miss. It's got to be in the open.
Alduin consumes you.
Right. Direct hit. Oh, I have a fortify archery potion. That could help too. But he needs to come down. Come on. There we go. Woo.
You're dead.
Come on. Just going to save my shouts for him. I think I missed that last one. Alduin.
We won't
Stand
lose to
still.
someone like you.
He knows now. Ay, ay, ay. Make me dizzy. He won't stop moving. Swirling about on top of us.
Someone like you.
Come on. Ay. Come on. Gotcha. Can't see him. Ah.
This is in your debt.
Come on. Come here. Oi, not again. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Oi, not this.
Use Dragon Rend over him.
I would if I see him. I've got to actually hit him with it though. I think I got him. He's probably weary from what happened last time, all those thousands of years ago. He's trying to keep away from us. I'm surprised he doesn't have an army of dragons at his side, like in the old days. He's back. Resist fire. Healing. Come on. Yes, it has to be. I have to get a good aim on it and shot it. Can't just shout it anywhere. That was personal. Come on, stand still. He's got to stand still so I can get him. Gotcha. Careful, Serena. Resist fire. Some stamina potions would help too. Poison? Anything. Hey.
Get it on the ground.
As you can see, I'm getting tired. Stamina. Take this! Got you! Come back down! Poison, poison, poison.
We won't lose.
And I need stamina. Come down, dragon. As soon as he takes off, I've got to shout. Got him. It's like he's being held down. The shout is holding him down. We can end this all here right now. He didn't even hit me that time. Need more poisons. More. Come back down. It's like a chain holding him. Whew. This is ridiculous. Stamina. My weapons need charging. Use a black soul. Black soul. Against this dragon's black heart. Oh, I didn't shout at him this time. smoke everywhere. This is exhausting work. This dragon feels like it's a god. That's what we're up against. Come on. I can't even see it. There you are. Come on. No more taking into flight. Ooh. It's like the Oblivion has opened up and every evil god has come out. Stop moving. Poison. Fortify health. Resist fire. I don't have too many healing potions left. You shouldn't be able to take flight soon. Got him. Come on, land. Yeah, he's vulnerable, but this isn't vulnerability if you ask me. No more taking flight, Alduin. That's it. You die here. Die right now. Another dragon rend. You're not leaving. You are weakened. Die, Alduin. You die now, dragon. Last healing potion. Die, Alduin. What? Just die, dragon. Paarthurnax, what's happening here? Oh, he just takes off again. We can't even defeat him, despite he being the toughest thing I've ever gone up against. Oh, I can use a couple nights of sleep now. Paarthurnax, what's happening? Hey.
Air is thin here.
I noticed. Paarthurnax, stop taking off.
Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Yes? Well, it wasn't a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
Can't see there being too many, or at least we kill them quite often. Doesn't have many at one time. I need to find out where Alduin went, though.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova.
He's saying to do so again.
A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
You want to try that again? This will take a lot of convincing of the Jarl. But he may not like that idea at all.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Well, I'm not going to shout it out of him. You're the master of the Graybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
Suppose I should be honored.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self.
All I think of
Will
right now
I
is
teach
sleep.
you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Well, let's try with Fuse.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
So, As you're saying, I think I read the book. Well, yes, I read a book about them holding a dragon, but I don't even know if it's true. Dragon Reach was built to hold a dragon.
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema.
Oleg One Eye.
I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
I see. I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Let's try Faim now.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
I see. And the last word that you were talking about?
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Yol.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Right. Thank you, Dragon Paarthurnax.
Sum Ark Mora.
I am so tired, I could pass out in the snow. Let's get down, back at least to where the Graybeards are. Sarana! Oh, for the gods, is she alright? Wasn't even paying attention to her.
What the?
You alright? Oi!
Hey, so we haven't relaxed at a tavern in a while.
Yeah, well now
Our
would be a good
adventuring has
time.
been getting
And just
more
pass out
tiring
when I
lately.
get there.
So some reprieve would be nice.
Yes, I know.
Altitude is dizzying.
Be a good idea.
Now let's get going then.
You know just what I want. I don't even remember how we got up here. Was it this way?
Fought Alduin and managed to drive him off. And you did most of the work. At least with your whole dragon run thing. That shout, it's truly something else. But what is it I just heard? We need to trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach? I don't know if that's more stupid or plain insane. If you have a better lead than this, I'm all ears.
Well, I need to talk to one. They only want to breathe fire or land and bite me otherwise. Looks like that's our only choice.
Off to a suicide mission it is then. And convince the Jarl to aid us in it. After everything we've been through, this should damn better work. Let's just get this over with.
Most decent people are warm in their beds right now.
I know. Let's get out of here. Climbing down the tallest mountain in the world. You expect it's not going to be instant. Oh, we're back. I would like to warm up. Not that I was freezing my butt off, but I am cold. That entire ordeal was cold. Right, I have no more healing potions. I'm out. It looks like I have to go buy some. I can't even make them that well. We'll have this Clovian brandy when we go. But I'm gonna have a Blackbriar mead. Hot beef stew. I know it's for the heat, but I just wanted to know. After that, more alcohol. How about some ale? Oh, my head is lightheaded. I need to rest. I feel like everything's been drained out of me. Clovian brandy, I'm saving that. Oh, there's wine here. Oh, nor meat, that's what I'm looking for. I almost died fighting that dragon several times. You know, I'm filthy, sweaty, dirty, tired, cold. Well, not as cold as I was, but... looking at your face, you're just so beautiful. Come here.
Yes?
I need a kiss.
I just want to hold you in my arms. Come here. Your kisses are such a treat.
Hey.
Where does snow come from, I wonder? My brother said it is dead skin scratched from the arms of the gods. Maybe he was right. I hope not.
What? That's the first thing I hear upon waking. Hey, Arngeir.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Well, yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I'm going to try to capture a dragon, if Belgruf will help me.
Ah, Dragon's Reach. There are many difficulties, but I cannot think of a better plan. Although I fear the Jarl may not be easy to persuade.
That's what I thought.
Remember, the way of the voice trains you for more than battle. Indeed, we believe that battle is the least of its uses. May the strength and truth of your voice serve you well. Breath and focus.
So, where exactly has Alduin gone?
The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead.
Ooh.
You must find out how he does this
That's not
before
good.
he regains his strength and returns.
Well, it could be days, weeks, months before something like this happens. Alright. Thank you, Arngeir.
Breath and focus.
I was so tired I didn't get a chance to wipe myself down. Now's the time. Filthy, filthy, stinky. That's why all I got was a kiss and nothing else from Serena. Not that we could have done anything with the tent here and the other two sleeping, but... oh, it would have been nice for at least a nice cuddle, but I smelled, so she took her own spot away from me. Right. Let's pack it up. We have to get down to Ivarstead. And I suppose I have to go meet that, what do you call it? Khajiit? I'm tired, though. That battle took everything out of me. I don't think one night is going to be enough. We'll just take it easy and head down to Ivarstead. Maybe rest at the inn there for the day. Hey, aren't you the one that wanted to know about the amount of steps? Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I have news on the 7,000 steps.
Back so soon? This is not a good sign.
So soon?
Out with it.
I left
before
yesterday.
I lose my patience.
You know, it's as the gods said. Or was it the gods? It's what they say about it. It's 7,000 steps.
Truly? Daraki is pleased to learn there are still those who are willing to honor their words. Thank you, adventurer. Perhaps Daraki will leave this place, now that his soul is at peace.
Oh, now I remember. He was so, bothered by it that he couldn't leave. Why didn't he just go up and count it himself? Well, he probably had a reason. Afraid of this, afraid of that. Anyways, I need to go get potions and... You look a lot like my horse without her armor on. Potions. Oh, we slept.
You look awful.
Oh, yes.
Not get me sick.
I forgot I need to... Well, I don't think I can pray here. There's nothing to pray. No shrine here. But I have cure disease, and I can make my own. I just can't make really good, I don't know how I... Maybe Alduin gave me the disease? I just can't make really nice potions like this one here. So, I need to buy healing potions. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Better be good ones. Oh. Conjurer's Draught. You have a potion of minor healing, and that's all you have. Alduin would have ripped my head off if I just came with those. Unless I had like 500 of them. Drank several of them every time. This is just no good. I might have to make my own. Let's see what I can make. You want to have a drink?
Sure thing.
What do you think of our companions?
Oh? Which one?
Inigo.
He's great company, I can tell you that much. Inigo always finds a way to lift our spirits, doesn't he?
Yes.
If there's someone, besides me, to always keep by your side, I think it should be him.
I agree. I don't know if I've asked you this, but what is your opinion of the Blades?
Well, there's not much to go on, at least from what I've read. We've had some interactions with them, but that isn't much either. I heard great tales of the Dragon Guard back in my day. That organization later rose to prominence to be known as the Blades, being recognized for extraordinary feats all the way up until the Oblivion Crisis. However, seeing where they are now, scurrying away from the Thalmor like rats, it is rather sad, really.
Thanks, Serena. That was a good talk.
It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
Wow, that fight with Alduin was a bit nuts. I actually had to remove a mod, and I hope it doesn't hurt my save game. But I had a mod that made Alduin way too strong, as in one bite from him and you're dead. Though of course I didn't download it for that, I downloaded it to make him tougher, not impossible and beyond frustrating to try and defeat. On normal difficulty with the Deadly Dragons mod, it was enough to make him over, and more than enough of a challenge. I went through these extra steps because I was told that he was even weaker than normal dragons, so I didn't want to show something like that in my Let's Roleplay. He definitely proved that he is the king of all dragons here, and is more than a match than I expected without a mod making him difficult. And even with the current setup, Alduin still killed Torald about half a dozen times, so this was a lot of challenge, with a lot of reloads to get it right. It's also the furthest I've ever been with the main story, so this was really all new to me. At least Torald had already done all the hard work of getting that Elder Scroll, because I looked it up and they were going to send the player down to Blackreach to get it. So when we were down there, many episodes ago, thankfully we also picked up the Elder Scroll needed for this quest too. Thanks for watching. Take care.